What's up guys, and welcome back. Today's tutorial is going to be an interesting one, and it's on how to cut a mermaid skirt. 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 Enough of the kidding. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut a mermaid skirt, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this skirt everywhere. It's been around for like 2 or 3 years, and it's just like the best thing that has happened to we tailors, because first of all, it's easy to cut, easy to sew, and in no time. I love how this mermaid skirt has strategically retired the famous 6-piece skirt, and she has taken over the walkway like she owns it. I'm sure you're wondering, oh Ada, how do we cut this mermaid skirt? Because we've been seeing it everywhere in every Owambe in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Anyways, as the good girl that I am, I put up a tutorial for you, my lovelies. So if you want to know how to cut a mermaid skirt, keep watching. But hey, if anywhere within this tutorial you found this content useful, click the like button and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the tutorial.
Spread out, and I folded it into 2. From the top, I took the skirt, the length of the skirt, and I did that across the entire length of the skirt. I did that across the entire fabric rather. When I was done with that, I connected my markings with a straight line. And I cut off the excess fabric because it's not needed, so I just took it off. I also did that along the sides of the fabric. I went ahead to take my waist measurement. I was looking at my palm because it wasn't my dress. I made it for a client. I took my waist measurement. Then from there, I took my hips at 8 inches. My waist measurement was at 7.5 inches. I took the width of my waist at 11.5 inches. When you're cutting, you use your own measurement. So from the top of my fabric, I took half length. I took the half length of the fabric because that's where the sort of flay will start from. For yours, you can take yours at any length or wherever you want the flare to start from. But I took mine from the half length of the skirt, so I was marking it across the entire length of the fabric, and I just took my ruler and drew the line through the fabric. So at the hem of the skirt, at the bottom part, I also took my hip measurement. I did this because I wanted to know where my flare would start from. So I marked my hip measurement at that point. Then I went ahead to add the length of, that's how wide I wanted my flare too big, so I added like 10 inches. You could do yours like 8 inches, because I was sewing for an elderly woman and she was like it was too big, so you could make yours 8 inches, 7 inches, whatever you want. So that's the length of my flare. So from the bottom I connected it to where the half length of the skirt is, which is where the flare is going to start from. And I know you can't see the marking there, but there was sort of a straight line that showed me where my hips stopped at that point, so that was why I'm connecting it to that point. So I drew a slanted line to represent my flare, very beautiful slanted line. Then from that point I connected my hips, my waist to my hips. Then from my hips to the half length of my skirt. It's just a straight line. You can add yours, like you can shift it by 1 inch inside, but I was sewing for an elderly woman, so I didn't want it to fit. You know how these old people can be. When I was done with that, I just cut through the markings I've done. Mind you, whatever I'm cutting is having an allowance, so I'm not just cutting my skirt straight without allowance. Allowance is added before you cut it. I don't know and say that would you taught you this. So that's how to cut a mermaid skirt. So simple, so easy. This is the front part. We are going to the back part now. So it's already folded into two. Then I took 2 inches in for my zip allowance and I secured it with a pin. I did that across the entire length of the fabric. I was done with that, I smoothed out the fabric so that I won't have any air bumps or anything that would cause error while I'm cutting. Then I went ahead to lay the front piece on the back piece. And I simply cut the bottom side. I cut the sides. That's how you cut a mermaid skirt. So simple, so easy. When I was done with cutting, I notched the center of the back on the bottom and on the top so that I would know where to start marking from. I later did that for the front part also. So this is what the back looks like, and this is what the front looks like.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for daily updates, and I'll see you soon. Bye.